To share his insights on this matter, joining us tonight is law professor and political analyst Dean Tony Lavina. Good evening, Dean Tony. Welcome to the big story.
Good evening, Robin. Good evening.
Well, Dean Lavina, like we said, you're a legal scholar, you are a political analyst, and just like all the rest of us, you're a Filipino citizen that sees everything leading up to 2022. At any of these levels and in any of these mindsets, are you interested? Would you like to see this? Would you like to see this pushed through this debate?
Uh, if it's the president and Justice Carpio, that is worth seeing, because what we really want, Robbie, is the president to be clearer about his defense of our territory from the Chinese intrusions. I think that Justice Carpio, in all his statements, has been very constructive about this to try to get the president to be clearer. Because to be honest, many of the president's statements can be interpreted as favoring China or giving China a free pass. And that's very bad for the country. I don't think that Justice Carpio is doing this for, for the game. I mean, for sure. He was certainly not the one who raised the idea of a debate. It was the president that, in fact, ask him or challenge him to a debate. And the debate should not be, I would agree, should not be about the past. The debate is really just the Chinese are intruding in our territory now in the West Philippine Sea. And what are we going to do about it? Are we going to, we're not going, nobody's going to go to war. The Chinese will not go to war over this. We are not going to go to war over this. But are we going to stand up against the Chinese? Are we going to raise the Hague decision, which is not a useless piece of paper? That's really what Justice Carpio is simply trying to do, and getting the president to actually say that. And what I don't understand, there's no need for in the. My thinking was the debate was going to be that President Duterte doesn't want to say that and wants to argue otherwise. But if he's not, why don't he just say it? There's no need for a debate. Why don't Harry Roque just say it out? Why keep on defending China? That's really the problem in my view. To be honest, I don't want to see this as a 2022 thing, because it's a real problem right now. So many things would not be possible anymore from a territorial point of view in 2022 if it's a given. Seeing what this current government is doing. So this has to be done now, and whether it's through a debate where the president finally admits that he is wrong and changes his policy, or just unilaterally change his policy, that's the right thing to do.
Okay, but Dean Tony, malinaw. I mean, malinaw. Everybody, I think, not just you, would prefer to see the president. But if you were to see it strictly as a policy debate, or as something that, as you said, could at least clarify where really does the administration and this current government stand with regards to our disputes with China, the president's spokesman is, well, he is still the president's spokesman, and now imbued with a specific mandate to speak for me with regards to this policy and to explain it. Now, regardless of how you would have preferred it play out, does that carry any weight in terms of officially clarifying the stance of Malacanang if Harry Roque shows up and he is saying, yeah, never mind Harry Roque, I am speaking for the president, everybody knows it, what I say is the policy?
No, because Harry Roque is not the president, and the president has said a mouthful about this. You have to understand that Justice Carpio, for example, I for one also, have been supportive of Secretary Lorenzana, Secretary Locsin, because they've said some good things. They've filed certain protests, etc. But all of that is taken back by the president, inexplicably, in my view. So Harry Roque doesn't matter, because his words can be taken back by the president the next time around. certainly, and I'm sure Ari Roque would agree to this, he's not equivalent to Justice Carpio. Justice Carpio is our teacher. Justice Carpio is our mentor. Justice Carpio is someone we look up to in international law. I'm sure Harry Roque would agree to that. And he should not compare himself to Justice Carpio.
Okay.
There's no basis for doing that.
Okay.
Maybe another professor in UP Law can debate with Harry Roque. That would be more equivalent in my view, but not Justice Carpio.
Okay.
Not even Justice Secretary, maybe Secretary Locsin and Secretary Del Rosario can have a discussion. But I don't want a debate with them because Secretary Locsin has been saying the right things, and perhaps a little bit rudely. Certainly, certain Secretary Lenzana have been saying the right thing about the Chinese military there. So there's no debate there, right? The debate is with the president because when the president speaks, the actions of his government are completely just what do you say, set aside, contradicted.
Okay. Dean Tony Lavina.
I don't need to hear Secretary Roque say that.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Dean Tony Lavina will need to take you to the chiefs at some point this week. Maraming salamat po.